Your man on the road, he do it. You said keep our business on the. I'm just trying to get you out the. Cause you